What's going on, guys? My name's Gregandcin, the whitest YouTuber you know, apparently. I'm here to share my top 4 tips for what I do when I find a used device online. This is mostly going to be based on smartphones between the $200 to $400 price point in the US market, but this can work on any other market that you might be in, Canada, somewhere in Europe, but this should be relevant to you no matter what you're looking at. So tip number 1, you see this eBay listing right here. It looks kind of nice, looks kind of professional. Don't buy from these people. This is usually some of the first results you get on older devices such as the Nexus 6P, some Samsung Galaxy S devices, iPhones. It'll usually just be the phone on a white background that looks like they just got it from a website or something. Don't do it. They might have some rating system that's like, oh, 9 out of 10, or it's like A stock or something like that. Don't worry about that. That's mostly just outside cosmetic stuff. The battery might be shot. It might have a boot loop issue. They usually just turn on the phone once, and that's not indicative of how the phone will actually work. I bought a Nexus 6P off of one of these sellers, and the battery on it was absolutely shot. It was around 900 milliamp hours according to AccuBattery. It wouldn't hold a charge at all. It would charge super fast. It was just a nightmare device. Then I tried to get a replacement through them, and that had a boot loop issue. It's honestly just not worth the hassle to go through these people. Even if you do get a device and it doesn't work, you usually get a refund because they'll comply with eBay policy. But other than that, honestly, just don't go through the hassle of messing with these people. Look for sellers who take actual pictures of the devices so you can see what you're getting your hands on if you want to go through eBay. But tip number 2, I recommend just not going to eBay at all. I recommend going to a site called Swappa. Swappa.com is mostly a phone marketplace. They do have other things that you can put up for sale, such as video game consoles, laptops and ultrabooks, etc. The site is mostly US focused. You can search by the 4 major US carriers or an unlocked variant. Some people do sell unlocked variants for international versions of the phone, so you can always look at that. Sellers have to take pictures of the devices. They have to check the ESN through the site. Sellers on Swappa are usually pretty nice. If you want another picture of your device, they'll probably show you another picture of the device. If you want a screenshot of something like an AccuBattery test to see how much battery life the phone still has, they'll usually comply. I've bought 3 or 4 devices off of Swappa, including the current phone I'm using, my OnePlus 3 that I'm recording with right now, and I can say that this is probably the best site for choosing any smartphone on the used market. So with great consumer protection from sites such as eBay and Swappa, I don't recommend buying local. Usually you can get some good prices for buying local, but honestly, I'd rather pay a little bit more to go through one of these sites where I can get a refund if I need to, than go out local and potentially waste my money. Sites like Craigslist, apps like LetGo, these don't really have that consumer protection. It's mostly just show up at a place, buy, done. So now that we've figured out where to buy your phone and what to look out for, how should you choose your device? For iPhones, it's pretty simple. Just try and figure out what generation you're happy with. If you're wanting to get more updates down the line or not, some end-of-life devices can still be used. For Android phones, you have such a wide variety of devices. You have to take a look at the company themselves, see if they update devices, see if the device itself has any issues such as an LG G4, which has boot loop issues that are known, see if the device has a removable battery, SD card support, etc, etc. It's all on you to figure that out. Always look up your device, see which one you might be in the market for. Along with that, I definitely recommend checking the idea of maybe user repairability of the device, because sometimes these things might have scratched camera lens potentially if it got really messed up. Bad batteries can always happen, so you have to maybe take apart the device and replace the battery. So that was my top 4 tips on what to do when you're looking for a used smartphone. Is there anything else you guys do when you look for used devices? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you want to see any more content like this, click that subscribe button. It would be right up there. Check out one of the videos on the side. One will be one I recommend to you, one will be one YouTube recommends to you. Check out all the links down below for everything I do on the internet, including live streaming on Mixer and my tweets over at Twitter. Like the video if you like it, you know what to do if you didn't. My name's Gregandcin. I'm out.